Biafra na meherani onuzo ke Biafra meherani onuzo ke Biafra. Tell me what we do, everybody want to kill us. They want to take what belongs to us. We they love our neighbors, so we they love ourselves too. So it is written in the holy book. You find a channel, na meherani biko kodo onyolu welu bono aya na meherani do onyolu welu bono onyo chai chukwu kikele anyị na bogi bia nyela. The time is now. We want to go. Remember your promises. Oh, na me oh, onuzo ke Biafra. Meherani onuzo ke Biafra. Na meherani onuzo ke Biafra. Meherani onuzo ke Biafra. Ndi Roma anyị gburugburu anachi wepụndụ anyị n'ike. Shata. Oh, they are holding our lead. Mazinambika. Now is Prime Minister. Mazin Simon. We shall rise and defend our land. The land of rising sun is our hope. Yogi bikonu sitende muziki kamehe iwele yo.
All right, thank you for joining me very quickly and briefly this afternoon. I greet you all. Raphael Chiamaka Jere is my name. I am, by the grace of Chukwu Kabiama Primihenile, Deputy Minister of Communications, Biafra Republic Government in Exile. Under our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, ESN, Ekpa Simon Njoku. We must adopt this new strategy to ensure a quick release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. And that strategy is something that we must take very seriously. And we have to try and be as religious as we can and consistent in doing that. The whole world is against Biafra. The whole, Ndocha, the Western world, and then the powers that be do not want Biafra to emerge. But we have found a friend in the real Donald Trump. And by the grace of Chukwu Kabiama, our Prime Minister happened to be one of the first people to have, identified with this campaign, team, and it was acknowledged. Now, with the lobbies that we have that is close to the powers in America, the corridors of power, we are privileged. We are highly privileged. And because of that, we must try as much as we can to put pressure, mount pressure on the real Donald Trump. And as we are doing the needful for our liberation, we must continue to mount pressure. That is why you can see all the fight against our acting prime minister. It is just to try and see if they can water down his effectiveness in the White House. That's all their, the effort they are making. But they'll fail. They'll fail. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released. And we are going to be tagging the real Donald Trump in every post we are making. And our acting prime minister have resolved to make that push as he continues to approach the corridors of power in Washington, D.C. So, as we do that, we must be rest assured that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will breathe the air of freedom. And then Mazi Simon Ekpa Simon Njokun, they cannot hold him. So please understand that it is very important. And having known very well that there are very evil people in this world, very evil people. The heart of man is desperately wicked. There are so many wicked people that have very selfish interests. But for the fact that Biafra is a holy thing, orchestrated by Chukwu Okike Abiama himself, nothing can stop Biafra. So when you see all this distraction going on, you know that we are up against a very, gigantic enemy, the mammoth enemy, very wicked enemy that we are up against. So do not think that it is something small or light. Now, Biafra Republic government is an established and registered government in the United States of America. And our Prime Minister is signatory to that registration. There's only one government, one Biafra Republic government in exile, one that is authenticated by the Washington D.C. and the parliamentary powerful people we have met in the United States, and our legal and lobbyist team. Only one government registered and known under our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Now, today, for you to know that we have an enemy, the woman that Chineke Chukwu Okike Abiama have already concluded her fate. Her fate has been concluded. Is distracting a lot of people. And when you see all this mammoth crowd, left, right, and center, you should know who they are. Because you cannot tell me that you are following somebody who is going ahead to make a registration of another organization and still claiming that it is Biafra Republic. Remember that we just concluded our declaration. And in that convention, this Mkpurumiri woman, Chineke ga-akpọ very, very soon, dismembered herself, and the government is still intact. She dissolved herself and pulled so many people, just the way devil dismembered himself and pulled so many angels from heaven. But heaven is still intact. So she dismembered herself, and some ignorant buffoons went with her, just like Lucifer left heaven, and many angels fell with Lucifer. So if you are with Ngozi, Nkechi Blessing, Ezeobika, you are just like Lucifer that fell from heaven, and you have lost your place in the kingdom of God. There's only one kingdom. There's no two kingdoms. There can never be two kingdoms. It's only one. It's only one. And any other thing that you are involving yourself with, I am sorry. In fact, you should consider yourself the most useless human being under the face of this earth. There's only one government, only one registration that the prime minister have validated, and the legal and lobbyist team are working with. And we are very close to the real Donald J. Trump, the man that will make a statement. And Nigeria, that zoological republic, we have no choice but let our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu go. So we mount pressure on the real Donald Trump. If you are making any post going forward, always tag the real Donald Trump and remind him, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a British citizen, was kidnapped by the shithole country that you know, the real Donald Trump. The shithole country you know kidnapped an innocent man 4 years now. Remind the real Donald Trump that the United Nations have given ultimatum of 6 months for them to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They refused. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu won every case in that country. They're still holding him. We are still sitting at home every day. You have to remind the real Donald J. Trump. Remind him. He is the one that will make that statement, that powerful statement that will set our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu free, that will establish the recognition of the United States of Biafra, registered by our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, or Ekpa Simon Njoko, ESN. He's the only one. Now, what you see that idiot, that Brumini, that after sniffing, you see her doing like this. I will break that egg on her head today. I will break it. And as I break it, believe you me, I don't care the amount of propaganda you bring my way. I am vam vam vam. I'm telling you, I am vam vam. I am not just vam 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 because I want to make content. I am vam 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 because I am enlisted among those that will liberate Biafra in this 21st century. I am enlisted. And I dare you, rise and make any approach and do the same thing I do. The real Donald J. Trump, the incoming United States president, he will make a statement because we are going to mount pressure on him. Our APM, Mazi Ogechukwunkere, Anyogun, Isaiah Anyogun, Igeji Anyogun, by United States of America. Where Anyogun, are they Gianyoma? You have to get mad. You must be mad to deal with this mad, evil spirit called the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. You must be possessed with the spirit of heaven to release the onslaught against that hopeless entity called Nigeria. We are here. We will bring Nigeria down. The end of Nigeria is now. We are the last generation that will bring an end to Nigeria. We are the last generation. Believe me. We are the last generation. Now, as I am attacking Nigeria, if you see anybody attacking me, who do you think they are? Nigerianists. So that is why, going forward, you should know who is the wheat and who is the chaff. Do you understand? Because as far as I'm concerned, even if Ngozi is attacking Nigeria, I'm not going to call her a fool or an idiot. I will call her Mini because of what she's doing to Biafra. Not because she's attacking Nigeria. If she's attacking Nigeria, I will leave her to attack Nigeria. Because even the devil will attack Nigeria. And I'm going to say, devil, push them to the cliff and let them fall and perish forever. The heart of man is desperately wicked. There's a video I wanted to play, but time will fail me. You see the manipulation of Ngozi Orabueze, Nkechi Blessing. You see that manipulation? It has failed on arrival. Now, you are still saying Madam COS, Madam DPM. She has gone to register an organization in Georgia. Did PM Simon Ekpa, did he de-establish the one he registered? Did he terminate the one registered? Is there anything wrong with the government and the registration man Simon Ekpa did? Is there anything wrong with our head office? No. And then that's why when I say and her accomplices, many of, in Israel, the population in Israel, they were reduced. Today, Israel is about 6 million people. Do you know how many they are supposed to be? Now we are saying that we are 80 million. Israel are supposed to be more than us. Many of them have gone because of their stiff-neckedness. Very stiff-necked people. Very, very stiff-necked. That is why in one day, as they were coming, because of their stubbornness, in one day, Chukwokike struck them. 23,000 died, 80,000 died. They were all dying along the way as they were coming from the wilderness because of their evil. Because they didn't, Chukwu Kabiama was angry, but Moses was a patient man. The same way our prime minister and our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is a patient man. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will always say, Ndishoji. He knows that these people are a set of people that it is very difficult to deal with. But he had to deal with it because he must save the remnants. And the remnants must be saved. It doesn't matter how many of you will bow down and open her skirt and lick her nyash. It doesn't matter. You open her nyash, that her smelling nyash. She open it, and many of you will lick it. Hey, my DPM. Oh, awesome more DPM. Oh, DPM. Ona anyuno ni that gonococcus, staphylococcus. Ona anyuno na aracha. Hey, my DPM. Yes, I will register Biafra in Georgia. A new registration. Hey, my DPM. Can you go DPM? Be a tune in area. Area. All of you condemn people, but the remnant of the house of Biafra will stand firm until they are completely redeemed. Didn't she tell you that Biafra is now a nation? Did she not tell you that we are now a nation? We are now a nation. We will declare a nation. Now, what is the meaning of this? Let me see. I have videos to show you, but time will fail me. There's a quote she made, and then because most of you are just bunch of effect, meaning possessed. Meaning have taken over some of you. Meaning have taken over some of you. Your brain is gone. Now, somebody have been telling you we are now a nation. We are no longer in exile. Have you not heard her say that we are no longer in Israel? We are no longer in exile. We are now a nation. Now, she made this quote. And I want to read it for you to know. So when you are camping with this idiotic, shameless woman, you know that your own is you are just sorry. Your name is sorry. How do I enlarge this thing? How do I enlarge this thing? Is there a way to enlarge it? No. Is there a way to enlarge it? Okay, now look at it. He said, the restoration of Biafra is a do or die affair. From this shameless woman, the restoration of Biafra is a do or die affair. So Biafra is still here to be restored. Do you know that Biafra is here to be restored? And you are telling some buffoons that we are now a nation. We have an army now. We are now a nation. Nobody can tamper with it. Yeah, we agree. We have always known that the restoration of Biafra is a do or die. We know. The full restoration of the United States, full restoration. On the 11th, she made this quote. The full restoration of the United States of Biafra must happen for the people to survive. So Biafra still have to be fully restored. Who is saying this? Is she the one saying it? Is she actually the one saying it? All those of you that are saying, hey, we are now a nation. We are now a nation. You can't take us back to exile. Buffoons everywhere. That's why you are still in the zoo. You are not yet out of the zoo. This is the zoo bingo leading you all to slaughterhouses. It must happen for us to live. She's still repeating, the full restoration of Biafra must happen for the world to become a better place. This torso of a woman still telling you about the full restoration when she have deceived you to abandon the ship that is taking you to Biafra. When she have deceived you to abandon the only true way that is taking you to the kingdom of heaven on earth. Still telling you about the full restoration, which we have always told you. That even in the charter, she didn't ask you to throw away the charter. Did the charter not tell you that it is when Biafra is fully restored that there will be a dissolving of cabinet? Did the charter not tell you that? Did the charter not tell you that? You followed Ikewai. You followed Ikewai. No, we are men. We like women. No, me, I like women a lot. So much. I like women. Eh? But when it comes to sacrifices, you will not allow women to stay on your way. Eh? I have a very beautiful wife with everything back and front. But you see, this prayer that I'm making, I did not allow my wife to come in between me and the sacrifice I have made for this. You understand? Me? Hey, you know the reason why I married a beautiful wife? Because when she is passing and I look at her nyash, she shake it for me. My head will jingle, jingle, jingle. And then she will dance it for me. My head will jingle, jingle. I love it. But you know what? When it comes to Biafra, no matter how she jingle, 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 and wangle, 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 I will say, no. Back one corner first. Biafra first. Biafra first, because I don't go follow Nyash. Go lose Biafra. And she understands it, so she join me. So after we're talking about Biafra, we'll talk. Then after talking about Biafra, hey, down my head, I will see her when she pass. And then I see her when I have beautiful Nyash. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's do it. But some of you, Nyash when you no go even see. Nyash when your hand no go touch. Nyash when don't expire, they smell. Now they follow the Nyash, they go. You go carry on, enter bottomless pits where you will never ever recover. Some of them, you see them entering. She will dye her hair, old cargo, dye her hair as if she's something new. Everything don't finish. You remove the cloth now, everything now. I swear to ground, it can never be like this again. Everything now yola. Everything making all of you are buffoons because you will dye her hair and come. But very soon, Chile can boy because I'm a pure aquanisia. You follow woman. Hey, our goddess, our queen mother, Mburummiri queen, registered another one in Georgia. Follow people. You know what? I know that many of you will still go down because for us to be saved, many will still go. But it is very painful when I see some people that are supposed to be brainy falling as prey to a drug-infested, drug-abusive, idiotic wine. Drug! What's the chance of what you see your name like this? Your brain is gone. I am vam. No matter how beautiful you are, I will admire you. If you have a golden heart of Biafra, I'm telling you, me and you will go places. But when it comes to manipulation and deception, one day with vam spirit, adokashiamge. That's why you can't. Many people that go to deceive people, they call people, they don't call me. Because when they remember vam, that's one. Hey, no, don't go there. Because you know that they are gay. So we must adopt this new strategy. Hashtag the real Donald Trump. You hashtag him. You tag the real Donald Trump, and then you hashtag free Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Free Mazin Nnamdi Kanu from the dungeons of that shithole called Nigeria. Because it is Donald Trump that called Nigeria a shithole. It's Donald Trump. And he will remember, Donald Trump looked the dead Buhari eyeball to eyeball and told him, Bianwo came, why are you killing Christians? He's the only one that asked that question. The only one. When Obama was saying that the task to keep Nigeria one is something that must be done, Donald Trump looked him in the eyes and said, why are you killing Christians? So do you think Donald Trump will make keeping Nigeria one a task when he knows that Christians will be dying? He will never do it. That is why the only true leader of a Christian nation and traditional nation and Judean nation, because we are three in one nation: Christian, Judean, and traditional. The only true leader of this nation have been heard for 4 years, and his maddest man, our PM, is being heard in Finland for reasons that we cannot explain. For reasons we cannot explain. And one idiotic Burmiri woman will tell you that the longer he stays there, the better. And she's establishing another this thing. You know what will happen? Let me play to you before I leave. I want to play something for you. The things that I know that will happen. Yeah. And some of you may not know, but I will play it for you now. Now listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this voice I want to play now. Because this is what is coming to happen, and it's going to happen for some of you to know that it was said. A brother sent this voice, and I approve it, because that is what is going to happen very soon. I will end with this one. Okay, wait. You need to start from the top now. Now go.
Fake pastor Haselo. How come Kukwayu on the fake pastor Haselo Kehana there? Law prophets, law prophecy. Okay, so Manankai prediction. I am a prophecy.
Prediction.
Even though most of the could have met and I have a lot of prediction. Your common sense. What is the possibility of what is going to play out? The Charirio as a globe prophecy, I prophesy. But I don't quake La Honija, Simon Gachaija, rejoin again, which is going to happen soon. And obviously, I want my argument that. Because you are a bezel and do it, also from this struggle. Everybody knows that. So the next thing again, because you are a bezel and do it, that there's a France. That Simon is working, was even all this while that Simon was working for Nigeria government. Then given that Simon has been compromised on Nigeria government. Nigerian government Purego Gabidi, a lawyer Meroji support because Emagola had tag go our men on ground, criminals, Lahala work with Nigeria government and make kidnapping and all the rest. Poor Ogen Kereha, Nigerian agents. Sorry, Barawa, Dindocha, poor our lobbyists, Nigerian agents. So Simon Opotana, that is of Hatua Hunter, window here, not a now. So the next thing you got Gala was now that Nigeria government billion the Simon Ego. So now I'm the Simon Jirpota. So Russian be compromised already. Know how would the real people are fighting for Biafra. And go that Nigeria government recruit, like I said before, over 70,000 Iraqs. Gala a support on Gozi. Gala hope that voice Gala Equila Ngozi Guru. Gadimochi. If you know that Landa would genuine Biafrans. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing. I like to. A mama that Landa wo ndehala Ngozi Arabezela Arokoru. Okay, you feel that they are genuine, but you don't know that these people are not genuine. So here, what I think that is going to play out very soon, and then you will be surprised that the people who some people are gullible, when they believe. So we got didn't feel or maybe 5 out of 100. But Daga say, hey, that's like long as you're a basic way to the flag, lawyer while you quiz you could you compromise Simon and Ragego. You see it. Come on, game. So as I'm going to put the kudo. I come again because like I got just a lapu now. But you know to go like some of them. No apologize. You know to go from that camp. So my Lord Simon got this to know what to do. So man, I'm gonna just to go and mark it somewhere. You will see it happening.
Okay. I'm a home number. Did you see that? So continue. We don't care as far as we are moving into Biafra. Okay. Ebon.